Welcome back to the Awab podcast, where stories bring us back to the center, quietly, steadily. Today's episode is The Boy and the Monk, a story about attention and what happens when we finally decide to be fully here. A young boy traveled with his father to visit a remote monastery in the hills. The monks lived in silence, except for a single elder who offered brief teachings at sunset. The boy was bored. The journey had been long, the days quiet. He fidgeted, played with rocks and waited impatiently for it all to be over. On their last evening, the old monk sat before the small crowd and said only this: "Most people live life like tourists at a sunrise. They show up late, take a blurry photo and miss the beauty trying to prove they were there." The boy didn't understand at first, but on the walk back down the mountain, he stopped. The wind brushed his face. The light turned gold. Birds called across the valley. And for one breath he was still present, awake. He smiled and whispered to himself, This is the sunrise." This story reminds us that presence isn't something we achieve later. It's something we practice now. Most of us are busy documenting moments we haven't actually lived. But the richness of life doesn't need to be captured. It needs to be experienced. So today, pause. Feel the air. Listen to the world. Don't wait for meaning to show up. Show up first. Thank you for listening to the Awab podcast. If this story helped you feel more present, drop a comment or share it with someone who rushes too much. Subscribe for weekly episodes that slow you down, just enough to remember what matters. Until next time, be here now.